Hi, this is Gordon Kirby, Motorsports United States editor, reporting you from the Monterey Historics at Laguna Seca. This is America's greatest historic racing event. A superb selection of cars. If you're a race car freak, you'll go crazy here. And not to mention, of course, the superb drivers. Stirling Moss showed up at the Motorsports booth, the editor of next month's issue of Motorsport, and we chatted to Stirling as well.
The cars are so beautiful, the way they lay them out, the place you can go around, eat here, so have a drink there. You meet, I mean, the amount of friends I've met from all over the world, it's fantastically important to be here. It's a really great weekend. I can talk, but I'm not a writer. But to go there and see how it's created and how it's put together, because I'm a great fan, obviously, of motorsport, because all my lifetime, I've obviously subscribed to it and been reading. I mean, I remember with Jinx, if I was older, I didn't need the magnifying glass, because you wait really tinily to get it all in. And, you know, it's something to go there and meet something that's got so much history to it. You look at some of these cars, they can be ugly, and yet they've got so much character. And some of them are beautiful and also go like hell. And I think here you can see just about everything that's existed, but in better condition than when they were built. I'm driving a Lola Mark 1, and not the normal Lola, because over here in America, if you modify your car, you can put an M after it and cheat. So I'm driving a Lola M, which means it's actually 1500 cc's. Goes like hell, it's amazing. I don't know if you've seen the circuit, but there are slow corners, and on that car I only go to third gear. It's only third and fourth, the whole circuit. I mean, it really is a dream to drive.
We interview Brian Redmond.
Well, it's now in its 36th year, and last year run by Steve Earle, the man who founded it 36 years ago when they had about 25 cars, and now look at it, I mean, immense 400 cars, and not only that, but all the associated events around it. Pebble Beach, at the time when Pebble Beach started, it was a disaster, and it was only really rescued by the success of the Monterey Historics. A lot of the audience for the historic racing are older, you know, and these are the cars they remember. But as you say, historic racing, although it's suffered a little bit, is nothing like the rest of the world, you know. So only a month ago at Road America we had a very good event with the entries only slightly down and the spectator count actually up. In fact, the guys that this car is in, you see these fins on the back? This was 71. In 70, when we won the Targa Florio with my great co-driver Joe Siffert, there were no fins. Otherwise the car is the same. There's no mechanical change at all. It weighs 1,100 pounds and has a 370 horsepower. It's very light. It has very wide tyres, so it's got great grip, which today is killing my neck, and I don't know if I can go 10 laps. We'll find out. We all know what's happened in racing is a homogeneous mixture. They want all the cars the same, and they've succeeded in doing that, but it's made it boring.
69 Porsche 917.
This event has every type of car from the very early days to the later days, and it's fantastic, and it's very like Goodwood as well.
I feel pretty proud, actually. They would name a car after me. It's something very special, because the 300 SLR is probably, in my mind, the finest sports car certainly ever built in the world.
I think most of all love the people. I mean, this is such a great crossroads of people from all over the world, and it's great fun just to be here. It's a great way to look at sort of the history of motor racing in one weekend, and everything that was ever important is here. You go out and have fun. I mean, I don't take it too seriously. I just go out to enjoy myself. Find some guys that I enjoy running with. But if you took last year's IRL car and brought it out and parked it here, everybody just walked by it. I mean, there's no soul to the modern cars, and I think that's what's really special about these.
We interviewed Derek Bell.
It's part of a major weekend. I mean, look at it. We've got this today. We've got racing at the track up at Laguna Seca tomorrow. And then on Sunday we have Pebble Beach, and people are launching new cars, the biggest concours event of the year. I mean, it's probably the biggest overall event of the year in the world.
What makes this such a great event is that we also have the Pebble Beach concours, the Quail Hollow concours all nearby over the weekend. And as you drive around the highways and byways, the roads are packed with sports cars. You see Ferraris, Porsches. There may be a little morning fog, but the sun shines all day. This event is renowned as the greatest historic and vintage racing event in North America today. It has been so for many years. The cars were amazing, but so were the people.
Spaghetti, man. Why, you want a bowl?
Yay, it's pink!
Been coming to Laguna Seca for 51 years, since 1958. When I was 12 years old, I used to hitchhike.
You gotta eat, man. You gotta eat well.
That's a great sign, but that's the same sign that we've had on the magazine ever since time was. So we all recognize it by that. They haven't changed that. But I think right now they're really getting into things, getting much more international, telling the world they're out there. And of course they have some great stuff in their magazines, one of which is me. No, please don't put that.